wins and 4 losses, an 88% win rate. Representing Myanmar, the Korean Leopard,
Okay, this is a warning. Be strong, you be fair, no foul, okay? Touch your goal. Back corner. Back. Touch. Ready? Tom.
Immediately, Sheer Cohen comes forward. These are 2 contracted athletes. Both have tasted that life-changing $100,000 contract. Now is the time to show the world that you are the very best atomweight on planet Earth.
Both these fighters showcasing their stances, their movement. Cohen really bouncy there with that kickboxing style. Vero stepping in slightly smaller movements, just trusting her speed, slipping the punches and countering back with some punches of her own.
Sheer has that just Filipino boxing style, a lot of output, and it just becomes very dangerous in those 4-ounce gloves. We've seen her run through her opponents if she starts to build up that volume and find her range, but she's got to be careful because Vero is just so powerful.
You got to be careful walking in to Vero like that. She's an absolute wood chipper. She will grind you down if you enter into her range, but Cohen's doing a great job of utilizing footwork, getting in and out, touching Vero with that right hand, little parries to the front kick as she comes crashing forward, punctuates with a low kick.
Yeah, Vero's got the height advantage as well, which she's using these small movements, loading up that power, trying to be ready with those hands, those bone breaker hands there, now firing that jab out. Cohen attacking that front leg continuously throughout this first round.
Doug, you were kind of right on the money, at least for these first 90 seconds here. Vero choosing quality over quantity, looking to time those big shots as she fires that right hand down the middle.
Yeah, she's got to time Sheer's entry. Sheer is so bouncy. She knows how to bounce in and out of the pocket, so Vero's got to stay patient and try to plant that bomb right at the right moment. But so far, just as I was thinking, I didn't think Cohen was going to be too rusty coming back into this one. She's looking light on her feet. She's stringing together combinations well, changing levels, hands followed by low kicks.
Yeah, Cohen had over 50 amateur fights, picking up world championships in kickboxing in her youth, and we're seeing that showcased here tonight as Vero continues to chop those calves. Nice little inside leg kick from Cohen as she looks for the hand combinations. Pump fakes, wobble one, grab her, big hand, big right hand from Vero.
Vero's using her range really well. Ooh, goes for the spinning elbow. Cohen pulls her into the clinch. Good defense there from Cohen, but Vero's doing a nice job staying nice and long, using that range, and when they get in close, she's been moving into the clinch to stay away from the hands from Cohen. She said she had multiple game plans to try to execute her style with her coaches, and so far, it's been tit for tat with these two going back and forth. Cohen's got the speed, Vero's got the power, the shot selection. It's still anybody's game, and it's starting out a bit kind of how we expected it. Exciting, getting a taste of each other's power, getting taste of the speed, checking the range, checking the distance, starting out Cohen stepping in with those combos. She does such a good job of bouncing out, staying in the range, but staying composed and controlled in the clinch. Cohen was dominant. Vero there, pushing forward, going again with that boxing combo. She's got a lot of heat behind those hands.
Doug, you know Sheer Cohen very well. You've spent a lot of time inside the ring with her. Is this what you expected from Sheer Cohen in that first round?
That's exactly what I expected from Sheer, and I expect her to keep this pace up. It's going to be up to her to keep driving that furious pace that she has, and it's up to Vero to try to corral her into a corner, try to crack her as she enters. It's going to be quality over quantity for sure for Vero.
An important crossroads matchup in the atomweight division. Vero coming forward, very aggressive with the kicks, trying to stomp a hole in the midsection of Sheer Cohen as she gets forced back. A rare sight to see as Sheer Cohen's on the back foot.
This is what Vero was wanting to do. Pressure her, get her moving back, play her pressure game. She wants to show she's the queen of the ring, but Cohen's coming back, trying to stand in the center there and push Vero on the back foot. I don't know if I've ever seen someone do that, though.
Talent gets you in the building, but hard work keeps you here. And Sheer Cohen is known as the hardest worker in the room. Can Vero outwork the hardest worker as they start to put hands on each other? Spinning back fist landed by Sheer Cohen as they get inside the clinch.
Yeah, but Vero's been using the kicks as well. She's doing a great job knocking in tunnel vision, focusing on varying her attacks, varying the levels. Again, very small steps, and she's got the bounce out of the way. Now, she's got Vero on the ropes. Vero then engaging into the clinch, coming around, taking the back a little bit as we are broken and back to start.
Yeah, this is where Sheer can start to run away with the fights. She just overwhelms it with super high output. The pace stays really, really high, and it's just really tiring and fatiguing to try to keep up with. She's really sharp with her hands. She comes right down the pipe in those ground splits.
There's one of those sharp right hands, Doug, penetrating the guard of Vero as she gets the headlock takedown. Back up top. The traps on these two young ladies. Impressive, man. The back development that they got.
It looks like an 80s Rocky film up in here. They're cut up.
Good addition to the left hand right there. She misses with the right, but follows up with the hook. Back inside the clinch.
Now we're seeing the tides start to turn. Cohen's got the sharper punches, especially because she's got the gas tank. She was a workhorse in the gym, and it's paying off now as people start to get tired. Vero's swinging a little bit wider. Cohen's still shooting right down the center, and it's paying off for her.
Yeah, not only the output of Sheer, it's going to remain high, but also the power endurance from a lot of fighters from Fairtex. You got to know their training style. They hit pads, 5-minute rounds, 10 rounds plus twice a day, and it's all power all the time. So expect Sheer to have that power throughout the whole fight too.
I really like the follow-up shot from Cohen. She leads with the right hand and then follows it up with the left, and she often misses with the first shot, but finds a home for the second one, and it's usually on the chin of Vero. 2 rounds down, 1 to go in the main event.
Well, and that's the beauty of this is what Vero called out about Sheer Cohen this week. She was telling us, you know, she tends to throw 4 or 5 punch combos, whereas most of these fighters throw 2 to 3, and that's what's allowing her to catch Vero. Here, let's take another look there, catching the kick. She sits in the pocket, so comfortable in the chaos, firing away with that full power with every single shot. And again, the gas tank to follow it up there. Vero ducked under, but it almost looked like she could have got caught, but she regained the composure. She was fine. But you can see a little bit of damage there on Cohen's face as well. Both these fighters throwing out a lot of power.
Look at Cohen just bouncing, just itching to get in there. Turn me loose, let me go.
Yeah, I think Sheer Cohen has proved that she can continue to hang with the world's best every time she shows up here. And she is down to scrap. And that pace is going to stay high.
Oh yeah, that dismantling of Amy Purdy, a former world champion, was her most impressive feat. Then she went and did the same thing to Francisca Vera, Miss Scarface. She is an absolute workhorse.
Yeah, but Vero has built her, you can see the body. She has put in a lot of work as well, and she is very, very tough. But right now, figuring out this, fighting off the back foot, working that kickboxing style, she called out this was going to be a strength of Cohen's, and she needs to be careful. Start cutting some angles, get out of the path that Cohen is throwing, and then throwing her body onto Vero again. If you land on the ground, that's never fun, but when your opponent lands on top of you, it's that much worse.
You're Cohen looking for the spinning back kick, can't quite find it, but finds a leg kick. Continuing throwing weapons like pasta at the wall. Something's gonna stick, something's gonna hit.
He's still just marching forward. Vero backed against the wall now, unloading a fury of punches against Vero. Vero tying her up very wisely, but this has got to be fatiguing. This has got to drain the battery, trying to keep that pace high, trying to hang in there with her. And this is what Sheer knows. She knows that it is a grueling pace, so she just continues to bring it higher and higher steadily.
Yeah, that's where the mental game comes in, and that's what Sheer said sets her apart. Her mindset, her discipline, her focus, and it's why she has so much success in the ring against these top-level fighters.
And Vero is used to bullying people around the ring. She's getting tossed to the ground. That's the 4th or 5th time that she's had to pick herself up off the ground and push Cohen off of her. Cohen, though.
She's like, got a little bit of a cut there under the eye, but that does not slow Cohen down at all. She has been cut before, and she just keeps on pushing, keeps on trucking forward. Vero firing back, but yeah, Cohen seems unfazed by the power of Vero, which is impressive and also hard to take mentally with your Vero.
Yeah, the more, you know, if you're cracking somebody with significant shots and they just continue to crank up the heat and get right back in your face, it is very, very discouraging. You feel like you just can't get this person off of you.
And Vero cannot get Cohen off of her. She's fighting back, she's got the power, but Cohen locks in. She falls down and says, hey, you're coming with me, get down here. Shooting for the spinning back fist, just misses. Again, follows it up. She's always adding on the punches. 5, 6, 7, 8. She'll throw all of them out there, and one of them is sure to land with a lot of power behind it. Just the fury between these two. What an absolutely beautiful performance from these top-level fighters coming in, giving everything they had for all 3 rounds. Let's take another look at that 3rd round. Cohen had so much success, again, walking Vero down, getting her on the back foot. We don't see that a lot, but when Cohen tees off, she just keeps on going, and she sits in the... Can't wait to hear what Nara's got to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls this contest in favor of Cohen. Judge number 2 calls this contest in favor of Vero. And judge number 3 calls this contest in favor of your winner by split decision, Vero!
Wow, Vero! Quality over quantity. Split decision victory for Vero here tonight.